All right, Samsung is not playing safe anymore. They are already working on the next big chip, the Exynos 2700, and this one is serious. The design is done. That already happened late last year. Now they're moving into sample production. That means test chips are being made right now. If everything goes well, full production could start around May or June. That's fast. And here's where it gets interesting. Samsung might put this chip in about 50% of the Galaxy S27 lineup. Half. That is a big deal. Because for years, Samsung has been depending heavily on Qualcomm's Snapdragon chips. A lot of people even preferred Snapdragon versions over Exynos. Exynos had a bad reputation, overheating, weaker performance, battery drain issues, but Samsung is trying to flip that story. Now let's talk about something very important. 2nm. The Exynos 2700 is expected to use Samsung's second-generation 2nm process called SF2P. Smaller number means more advanced, better efficiency, better performance, less power usage. If this 2nm process works properly, it could change everything. Right now, Samsung believes the production success rate could go above 95%. That is very high. That means fewer bad chips, more stable performance, and lower costs. And Samsung is being bold here. They are saying the GPU performance, that's graphics, gaming power, could go even further ahead of Qualcomm. That's ambitious. But remember something, the Exynos 2600 already surprised some people when early information came out. It wasn't perfect, but it showed that Exynos wasn't dead. The 2600 was about survival. The 2700, that's about dominance. At least that's how Samsung sees it. They're even upgrading the packaging technology. Now this might sound boring, but it's actually important. Better packaging means better heat control, better power delivery, and better overall stability. And let's be real, heat has always been one of Exynos's biggest problems. Samsung knows that. That's why they are attacking this from every angle. Better process, better GPU, better packaging. And there's a bigger reason behind all of this. Money. Chip prices are going up worldwide. Qualcomm is not cheap. Every year, Snapdragon prices climb higher. If Samsung keeps depending too much on Qualcomm, their profit drops. So what's the smart move? Make your own powerful chip. System LSI designs the chip. Samsung Foundry manufactures it. Both divisions have taken some hits in reputation over the past few years. Yields were bad, performance wasn't consistent, trust was lost. If Exynos 2600 performs well, that rebuilds confidence. If Exynos 2700 performs even better, that restores Samsung's name in the mobile chip world. And if Samsung can expand Exynos usage in more Galaxy phones, they reduce reliance on Qualcomm. That gives them more control, more profit, more power. But here's the big question. Can they actually pull it off? Because we've heard big promises before. If the 2nm process fails, or if overheating comes back, or if performance doesn't match Snapdragon, people will notice immediately. But if this works, the Galaxy S27 series could be the first time in years where people stop asking, is this the Snapdragon version? Instead, they might say, wait, is the Exynos version actually better? That would be a crazy comeback story. Right now, Samsung is moving fast because they don't have time to waste. They can't afford another weak generation. The smartphone market is competitive. Margins are tight. Every chip matters. So the Exynos 2600 is the test. The Exynos 2700 is the statement. And if Samsung really manages to hit strong yields, strong GPU performance, better efficiency, and stable thermals, we could be looking at the biggest Exynos comeback ever. But I'm curious, would you trust an Exynos-powered Galaxy S27 if reviews say it's better than Snapdragon? Or are you still Team Snapdragon no matter what? Because this next year is going to decide everything for Samsung's chip future.